She just won 2 Olympic gold medals and told everyone she loves being single. Then, fans found her bag in a musician's Instagram story. Here's the full Alysa Liu story. She just won 2 Olympic gold medals. She's on the cover of Cosmopolitan. She's the most talked about athlete in America right now. And everyone, and I mean everyone, wants to know the same thing. Does Alysa Liu have a boyfriend? Here's what's wild. The answers she gave publicly and what the internet actually found out, they're 2 completely different stories. And once you see both sides, you're going to understand why this 20-year-old is one of the most fascinating human beings in sports today. But before we get to the boyfriend question, and we will get there, trust me, you need to understand who Alysa Liu actually is, because her love life doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's the product of a life so extraordinary, so full of pressure, sacrifice, and reinvention, that the fact she's even at these Olympics at all is a miracle in itself. Let's start at the beginning. Arthur Liu fled China after the 1989 protests and raised his children in the United States through surrogacy. Think about that. Alysa Liu's father, a political refugee, a man who risked everything for freedom, raised 5 children alone in America and poured every ounce of ambition he had into his daughter's skating career. In a January interview with 60 Minutes, Arthur Liu revealed he invested between $500,000 and $1 million into her skating career. "I spared no money, no time," Arthur admitted. "I just saw talent. Hooray." $500,000 into a little girl who started skating in the Bay Area, California. And the investment paid off in ways that even Arthur couldn't have imagined. Alysa Liu won 2 Olympic golds at Milan in 2026, becoming a breakout star. 2 golds, and her first Olympics as a senior competitor at 20 years old. She became the first American woman in 24 years to win individual skating gold at the Winter Olympics. The last one was Syracuse in 2002. 24 years. And this kid from Oakland just ended that drought in the most stylish, most defiant, most electric way possible. But here's what most people don't know about the girl that brought her here. Because Alysa Liu didn't just show up at these Olympics. She walked away from the sport, and then she walked back in, but entirely on her own terms. Alysa Liu returned to competitive figure skating in March 2024 after realizing that she missed the sport's unique mental and physical challenges. Following her initial retirement at age 16 in 2022, she spent nearly 2 years away pursuing a normal life, including attending UCLA and traveling Bollywood shotties. She was 16 years old and she retired, not because she wasn't talented enough. She was the best in the country. She retired because she was a teenager who wanted a life, who wanted Friday nights and friendships and the freedom to just exist without the weight of America's expectations on her blades. And when she came back, she shared that she wanted to come back, but would only do it if it was her own way. "I get to pick my own programs. I get to help with the creative process of the program," she revealed. "If I feel like I'm skating too much, I'll back down. If I feel like I'm not skating enough, I'll ramp it up. No one's going to starve me, tell me what I can and can't eat. Yacht. No one's going to starve me." Do you understand how powerful that sentence is? This is a 19-year-old girl in one of the most physically demanding and opinions-obsessed sports on earth, drawing a line in the sand and saying, "I will compete. I will do it as a whole, healthy, free human being." That mindset, that level of self-possession is rare at any age. It's extraordinary at 19. And it brings us finally to the question you came here for. So, does Alysa Liu have a boyfriend? Before the 2026 Olympics, she sat down with Cosmopolitan for a cover story, and for the very first time, she talked about her love life. "Oh my God, this is like the first time I've talked about this," she said. "That's a whole other thing that I'm not feeling right now. I have so much love in my life already, and I have so many amazing people. I just haven't felt the need to look for more or look elsewhere. I really love myself, and my standards are quite high too." Hollywood life. She loves herself, her standards are high, and she's not interested. She added that her schedule also makes romance complicated. "If I were to date someone, we'd each have to make tons of sacrifices. It's just not worth it at this point to build something. I think when it comes, it will. I love being single. I really do. I do see myself being single for a long time, especially right now. I choose friendships over relationships any day. Great. A 20-year-old double Olympic gold medalist chooses herself, who built her entire comeback around her own autonomy and refused to let anyone, coach, father, media, define who she is or what she owes the world. That statement is more powerful than any medal she's ever won. Then, the Olympics ended. Alysa returned home to Oakland and the internet went to work. According to social media sites on Reddit, Alysa was spotted at Tribeca with hyperpop musician Glaive, aka Ash Blue Gutierrez, once she touched down in Oakland from Milan. Yahoo! Glaive, a name that most sports fans didn't know before this story broke, but the music world absolutely does. Storytelling. Glaive, real name Ash Blue Gutierrez, is a 21-year-old hyperpop musician with over 1 million monthly listeners on Spotify. His most streamed song has 53 million streams. The tab and the clues people started putting together online were, let's say, compelling. Eagle-eyed fans noticed Alysa may have soft-launched a potential relationship with a set of photos in a grass meadow. Glaive also commented on one of her mirror selfies, writing, "There is something about this photo, something special." Yahoo! And then it got more specific. On February 26th, Alysa posted a photo of all the bags she brought back from the 2026 Winter Olympics, and according to Sports Illustrated, Glaive posted a selfie to his Instagram stories the following day, where Alysa's brown bag was seemingly spotted in the corner. Yahoo! Same bag, same room. The internet did not miss it. In a February 1 Instagram post, Glaive wore a hat that was exclusively given to Olympians when they made Team USA. Yahoo! Exclusively given to Olympians. He had her hat before the Olympics even started. Now, to be completely fair, neither Alysa nor Glaive has confirmed the nature of their connection, and there's a chance it's just a friendship. Yahoo! That's the honest answer. Nothing is confirmed. And honestly, that ambiguity is part of what makes this story so magnetic. Because here's the real narrative underneath all of it. Alysa Liu is a young woman who fought for her own freedom in the most demanding sport in the world, who retired at 16 to protect her mental health, who came back on her own terms and won the whole thing, who looked at a reporter from Cosmopolitan and said, without flinching, "I love being single," and who may or may not have quietly found someone who appreciates exactly how extraordinary she is. That's not a celebrity gossip story. That's a story about what it looks like to choose yourself in a world that constantly tells young women to be defined by their relationships. Alysa Liu doesn't need a boyfriend to complete her story. She already wrote the most complete chapter in American women's figure skating history in a single month in Milan. Whatever comes next in her personal life, she'll handle it the way she handles everything, on her own terms, at her own pace, with that quiet, unshakable confidence that made the whole world fall in love with her in the first place. And if Glaive turns out to be more than a friend, well, that's going to be one incredible story when it finally gets told. Subscribe to this channel because when that story breaks, we'll be the first ones to tell it right. Hit the like button if Alysa Liu's mindset genuinely inspired you today. And drop in the comments, do you think she and Glaive are actually dating, or is the internet just reading too much into it? This debate is already massive. Let's have it.